Your Excellence, ambassadors, distinguished member of the diplomatic corps, honored guests, and dear friends. Good afternoon, everyone. It is a true honor and profound pleasure to see such a distinguished gathering here today. With this ceremony, we officially launch the calendar of activities commemorating the centenary of Fidel. And let me precise one thing. We say the centenary of Fidel, and not just the centenary of his birth. Why? Because this commemoration is above all about recognizing his life work, his enduring legacy, and his unwavering commitment to humanity. This is something that stretches far beyond the day of his birth. Fidel Castro was, is, and will always recognized by both friends and adversaries as a statement of the highest order. He was a leader with an almost mystical ability to travel, as the Argentine president said, to travel into the future and come back to tell us about it. Something immediately called him to snake chamber, because of his prodigious eloquence and his unique gift to move and convene through the power of the spoken word. This is the very same statement who holds the record for the longest speech in United Nations history. Listen, on September 26, 1960, he addressed to the General Assembly for a continuous 4 hours, 29 minutes. I have to say again, 4 hours, 29 minutes, marking historic milestone in the multilateral arena. The history of the 20th century simply cannot be written without his footprint. In September 1973, defying every danger of the time, he became the first and only world leader to travel to the liberated zone in South Vietnam, in Quai Trinh province, right in the middle of the war. He went there to embrace and show real solidarity with the Vietnamese people. Similarly, in his relentless pursuit of peace and justice, he sowed the seed of Cuban internationalism in African soil. The support of Cuban forces to the nascent Angola, of the independence of Namibia, and to the definitive defeat of apartheid in South Africa is an ironclad testimony of his unconditional devotion. Thus, Nelson Mandela himself recognized Fidel as a fundamental activist of the peace negotiation in the region. Nelson Mandela said, "I am a loyal man, and I will never forget with the darkest moment of our homeland in the struggle against apartheid, Fidel Castro stood by our side." At home in Cuba, Fidel had the foresight to form the unity its people need, establishing the guidance of the single party to lead the nation under one fundamental premise: to always lead by example. Fidel is Fidel precisely because how he made us understand the vital importance of internationalism and solidarity among nations. And today, the spirit is alive and tangible in the Cuban medical brigades, whose specialists have saved countless lives across more than 50 countries, including this country. Fidel was a diplomat par excellence. He founded what we know today as revolutionary diplomacy. He always championed the idea that adversary must be treated with the utmost respect. He was a lifelong defender of one not aligned movement in the nation of the Global South. His vision brought a fair diplomacy that stood against blockade and wars, a diplomacy firstly dedicated to stability, international law, and international humanitarian law. His legacy also runs deeply through the culture. He fought tirelessly to ensure that the cultural exchange serves as a bridge between nations, as a shield to protect the identity of its people. His sport, his passion turned athletic as well, practiced into a fundamental right for all to lead Cuba to the most glorious moments of its Olympic and international history. Having officially survived, I had to say the figures, have officially survived 638 assassination attempts. Fidel passed into mortality as one of the most colossal and respected leaders of the century. To speak to the deep respect, friendship, and solidarity that brings Cuba and Pakistan, we must speak of Fidel. If you allow me a brief look at our history, we find deeply moving chapter that reveal this brotherhood. October 14, 2005. Following a personal call from President Pervez Musharraf to Commander-in-Chief Fidel Castro, Cuba sent the first group of doctors from Henry Reef contingent to assist the victims of the October 8 earthquake here in Kashmir. Over a period of 7 months, our country deployed more than 2,400 doctors and paramedical personnel, set up 32 hospitals and 2 camps, and carried out dozens of temporary flights and sent hundreds of tons of medicine and medical equipment. During that period, our aid workers treated here more than 1.7 million patients, and more than 160,000 people received specialized rehabilitation service. This last group of the brigade returned to Cuba on May 25, 2006. July 17, 2006, Cuba officially reopened its embassy here in Islamabad. February 2007, the first young Pakistanis arrived to my country as part of the program to our 1,000 scholarships to study medicine at the Latin American School of Medicine, concept as promoted by Commander-in-Chief Fidel Castro. From that date till today, around 1,000 Pakistani doctors are graduated from Cuba classroom. This year, we increased the annual quota from 3 scholarships to 11. Some of them are here participating in this event. I cannot conclude my remarks saying that as a direct result of solidarity policy implanted, we boast today a generation of Pakistani doctors graduating Cuba. They form a human, unbreakable bridge between our two nations. Fidel was true to his word and fully lived up to the maxim of our national hero, Jose Marti, who famously wrote, "All the glory of the world fits in a single grain of corn." I cannot conclude my remarks without expressing my deepest gratitude. Team, please stand up. There is Sadiq. Where is Sadiq? Where is Abasi? You will connect with them. This man have been working alongside this mission since 2005. It's unbelievable, but it's true. The year the first Cuban doctor arrived here on this soil, they are the living proof of gratitude, loyalty, and commitment. Back then, they were very young, and in spirit, they still are. It's a very special way. I would like to recognize, to say thank to my dear wife, of course. Without her devotion to Fidel, and her unconditional support, this dream in this event, modest into results, but immense in souls, would not have been possible. Therefore, I really believe, this tribute to the centennial must begin with the testimony of one person that I would like to invite to the podium. He is a great friend of our embassy, Dr. Sohaib Haidar, President of the Association of Pakistan Doctors Graduating in Cuba. He will share with us, for the first-hand experience, the beautiful journey of solidarity he received in our homeland for more than 5 years. Experience shaped him into the excellent medical professional he is today. Thank you very much.
vuelve a